Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Webdo. In this video, we will jump into the new series, not new series, the new topic in the Node.js, that is nothing but compression. So how we can handle this compression, let's try to see. So this is then compression saves companies millions of dollars every year, and it is used everywhere like videos, images, text files. So whatever it may be. So wherever we are using it, so we will be using the compression technique. So today in this video, we will try to understand what compression is and why it is so important and how we can use it in the Node.js with the module called as an zlib module. So let's get started. So what exactly is compression? It is the process of encoding the data using a fewer bits. Imagine you have a file with lots of zeros and ones. Compression reduces the number of those zeros and ones while keeping the same information as it is. So that means smaller file sizes for videos, images, or text files. So normally the compression is mainly of two types. Okay, so here the compression will be of two types. One is lossless compression. Okay, lossless compression, and another one is lossy compression. So these are the two things, two types of compressions that are available. So what is this lossless compression? So that means in the lossless compression, the information will not be lost. You get the exact same data back after uncompressing. And whereas lossy compression means some information is lost, but the file size gets way smaller. This is super common for images and the videos where losing a bit of data like some colors or something like that doesn't make a big difference to us as a humans. So that is the main thing. So in this video, we will mostly focus on the lossless compression, in which is what the Node.js support, but we will touch lossy compression too. So let's try to understand about this lossless compression. So why compression matters? Compression is a big deal because it saves space and time. Let's say you have a 10 GB of file and you want to send to another computer over a network. So like the internet, Bluetooth, or anything else. Without compression, you are sending all 10 GB, which takes forever and costs more. Especially if you are paying for the data transfer. Transferring the 10 GB of data over the internet means it is too much. But if you compress it, let's say 3 GB or something like that, you are sending only the smaller file. The other computer can then uncompress the data and they can get back the original 10 GB of data. This saves time, money, and also the storage space. So compression is key in two areas. So where we will be using this compression is in two areas. One is networking and another one is storage. Networking means whenever you are sending data like streaming videos or downloading files, compression makes it faster. And also another one is the storage. Smaller files means you need less disk space. Imagine storing 100 files of 100 files at 10 GB each. That's a terabyte. Compression can cut that down significantly. So let's see compression in action using the Node.js and the zlib module. So the zlib module has a function called create Gzip, which is a type of lossless compression. It takes your data, reduces the number of bits, and creates a smaller file without losing any information. So let's try to do this one. So here I am having a compression.js file. Okay, so let's I will remove this entire thing, and here we are having a huge file.txt file. So let me delete this one. Okay, so I have already did some practice in this one, so that's why I'm trying to delete. So let's say that I'm having a huge file. This is around, if you try to check the properties of this one is around let's see, so this is around 7.99 GB. Okay, so let's try to do, so that means the file which is present in my system, it is taking a space of around 8 GB. So let's try to compress this file. So how we can compress this file? First of all, we need to import the zlib library. Okay, so zlib is equal to require of node zlib. So this is the zlib library which I will be, and another one is constant. So I need to have a fs, so require of node-fs. So now what I want to do, so I need to get the source file. So that is nothing but read file constant source is equal to fs dot create read stream of. So here I would be trying to give the huge file huge file dot huge file dot txt. Okay, so this is the source. And here I would be trying to create a destination file as around fs dot create write stream of huge file.txt. So now these are the two things which I would be trying to use it. So here, if you try to understand carefully, so here I would be trying to create a source file. So this is the readable stream. So it will try to read the data from the huge file, and we need to write it to the destination. So normally, if you try to use the source.pipe of destination, means the normally the data entire thing will be copied and it will be pasted in the write stream. But I don't want this one. So here I need to compress it, and the compressed data I need to save it here. Okay, let's go to here. So what I can do it is, so now let's jump to the zlib. So here what I can do it is, so here constant zip is equal to gzip. Okay, gzip, sorry, not gzip, zlib dot create gzip. Okay, so gzip of, that's it. So now we need to, this one is an, if you try to understand, this one is an transform stream. Okay, so this is a transform, this returns the transform stream. So I don't know whether it can able to show it. So this returns transform stream. So now we need to send the data to this one. So it will compress this one and it will send the data, compressed data. So here what I can do, so source, so I need to send the data to the transform stream. So that is nothing but gzip zip, and next I need to send that one to the destination. So there is nothing but destination. That's it. Finish. Right. Now if you try to run this code, so depending on your system, it will take some time. So I am running the compression.js file. So it may take some time to complete. So here the compression has been finished. So let's try to see, here you'll be able to see the file has been created. Let's go into a reveal in file there. And if I try to check this one, so this is around 2 GB. So that means the entire text has been converted into a 2 GB. So now we have decreased something around 70 times we have increased. 7 times it has decreased. So this is what about the compression thing. Okay. So now here what I was trying to do. So this code is trying to read the 10 GB of file, nearly 10 GB of file. Okay. So now, so that is what we are trying to do it. Now let's try to unzip this one and I will try to show you. So here if you want to unzip this one, so let's try to read this ZZ. Okay. So ZZ, and here I want to uncompress it. So here I can use the uncompressed .txt, and here instead of doing this one, so we need to write the unzip gunzip. Okay, create gunzip. So that means here the same thing. Now if you run this one, the same thing happens. The uncompressed thing, it will happen. So this is what it will happen. Let's try to see. Successfully it has been uncompressed. So if you try to go to the code, so reveal in finder, and if I go to the uncompressed.txt file, see it is around 7.99 GB, the exact thing. So that means we have successfully able to compress, so without losing any information. So this is called as a lossless compression. Okay, so that is the thing which I want to explain you. So this is a basic introduction about the compression in the Node.js. So if you want to follow this section, so you should understand what buffers and streams are, how piping works in the Node.js. So these are all the things you should have a clear idea about this one. How to use the file system in Node, basic network concepts like TCP and UDP, HTTP only needed for the last part. So when I am trying to tell you, so that is the thing. So now in this series we are not going to build any compression algorithm from the scratch. So that is a complex topic. So it involves a lot of math and all those things. Instead, we will focus basically on understanding the compression, why it matters, and how it is used in our apps and something like that. And also we will dive deeper into how lossless compression works in the next video and upcoming videos like this. So that's it guys about this one. So that's it for today's video. So hope you have a clear understanding about what is a compression and all those things. So what I would be trying to do it is, so in the next video we will discuss about this one all. So that is nothing but about the compression and all those things. So here if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.